So I just wanted to talk about this because just something that I saw this morning. I don't know if y'all know Willie J. Jr., something like that. He's the guy who says flat out. He's kind of, I guess, known in the gospel community. So if you're not really connected to the gospel community, you probably won't know who I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah. So he said something that was so profound, and if y'all, actually listen to me or listen to my videos or whatever, y'all see that I am someone that I love realness, like I have and it's funny because it's like the more that I'm getting to know who I am and accepting who I am, I understand why I tick the way I tick, and that it's not to be something that is looked down upon or frowned upon, but it's something to be celebrated because, I am my own kind of person, and I don't want to compare myself and say, well, that's not really happening a lot out in society because, honestly, in my opinion, I feel like it's not, but that's not something that I want to gauge myself on, just because it's not happening in society, I need to be that way. No, I feel like I'm just who I am, and I just feel like it's not something that is happening a lot, or people, it's starting to happen now. You're starting to see it more often in society, natural bodies are making a comeback, just being real, accepting yourself. I saw I don't know if y'all know Dawn, she was on the group Danity Kane, and she just said something that was also profound. She was like, I thought that being strong meant being good at covering up my weaknesses, but that's not strong. That's not strength. And this other woman that I saw on social media, she was like, it takes courage to love. It takes courage to do the things that are opposite of what the norm is. So, but not just the opposite of what the norm is, but actually what is good in this world. You know what I'm saying? And so Willie J. Jr., whatever his name is, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not good with names. But he was celebrating his wife's birthday, and he was just just very emotional about how far they've come, and how what really hit me was he said it took us 12 years, bruh. It took us 12 years to get where we are now, to get to where we should have been seeing each other. A lot of times in relationships, and I guess what that meant to me is, in relationships, whether it's romantic or friendships, because another thing that I'm very big on is relationship. I'm very big on relationship, and I think that that's something to be praised and not something to be frowned upon or whatever. I take relationships seriously, but yeah. So I'm always, when it comes to striving to be better at relationships and whatnot, when I see stuff like this where it tells me that it took us 12 years to actually see each other how we should have been seeing each other, you know what I'm saying? And that gives me hope, because it's like, in a world where, and if y'all know my background, I deal with rejection, and and a lot of times what I've gone through, I thank God that I've gone through it, because it's helped me to see some things, and also it's helped me grow, so I thank God for everything that I've gone through, that I see God's hand in it, it's great when you can look back and you can see the good out of the negative in your life, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't fun during the process, but you know, at least like you can look back and say, you know what, thank you, God, you know. But yeah, so me dealing with rejection and, you know, dealing with people who want you to make a right now change. And this is not just something that they did to me, but I look at myself and my own, you know, flaws, and I'm the same way. Like, I'll expect people to do something right now or be something right now that they just aren't, or, you know, they just haven't matured to that place yet. And, you know, one of the things that God has taught me through his love is patience, you know. Sorry, I got my retainer in. Is patience. So it's not something that I practice perfectly. Oh my gosh, I suck. Like, patience is one of the things that, like, I be praying about, like, God help me with my patience. But, you know, being someone that has dealt with people having expectations for you, and then when you don't meet those expectations, they're ready to drop you like a bad habit. You know, when I see posts like that about two people making a decision to stick together and stay committed to one another, that gives me hope, because it's like, man, all right, you know, I know that there are people out here that are advocates for being committed to one another. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I know that I do recognize that I'm still, you know, growing in that whole understanding of sometimes it's good for people to separate. You know, for me, separation is hard for me. So, you know, but I'm growing and learning that separation is also a good thing. You know, can be a good thing too. You know, but anyways, but yeah, so him saying it took them 12 years to actually see each other. But the great thing that I saw about that is, yo, y'all mean to tell me that during that whole 12 years, y'all didn't see each other like y'all should have seen each other, but y'all still stayed with each other. And this is not just to give hope for people who desire to be married, but this is just to give hope for people who just desire to grow in their relationships, friendship or romantic, period. Because I feel like even before you get married to somebody, you still should have a friendship. Y'all still should, you know, be friends, you know. And I think, in a sense, friendship is like a strong building block or foundation of all relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, you build trust in relationships. You build trust in friendship. You build a strong bond in friendship. You know, you go through things, you know. So, anyways, but yeah. So, I just hope that, and I guess I wanted to just encourage you to not be so quick to give up on people. Now, I'm not telling people to stay in an unhealthy situation, because I've been in a 6-year or 6+ year relationship where it was just unhealthy for me emotionally and mentally. And there was no way in heck, okay, no way in hell that I was going to be able to stay in that situation and grow. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe that there are times where, yes, it's good for you to remove yourself from an unhealthy situation. But I do also feel like relationships and people get refined in the struggles that can occur in relationships. You know what I'm saying? When two people are committed to, you know what, you're not acting the right way, you're not really being what I want you to be, you know, but I'm still committed to you, you know. And a lot of times, you know, and I'm not talking, like I said, I'm not talking about somebody who's just in an unhealthy situation, but a lot of times us as a people, we will like let go of people because of spoiled milk. You know, like they just may tick us, or they may just annoy us just a little bit, and we just want to just let people go. And where's your resilience? Where's your fight for people? Your fight to grow. Because I do feel like growth in love comes with being patient with people and sticking it through. So, like I said, I just hope that encourages you to grow in love. Grow in love and be patient with people. Be patient with people, and the journey is not quick. The journey takes time with people. It does, So, yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say. So I hope you guys have, a wonderful afternoon. I got some things that I got to do. Just a busy day. But I love you guys. Y'all have a good day.